Hey guys, what's going on? Night Horror here, and today I'm going to be showing you my route through Murkmire, specifically the main city of Lilmoth. I'm doing this video because I received a request from someone. There are actually quite a few places you can steal in Murkmire, and rather than do like one 40-50 minute long video, I've actually broken it up into 4 parts here. So I'm going to do 2 on Lilmoth, which you'll see here, and then I'll have one more on 2 other locations in Murkmire that you can steal. And I will say this, that each one of these routes really does offer something different, and the one we're going to look at today is a really great one if you're looking for safe boxes. And it's probably the highest quality loot you can get consistently in Murkmire. So here I'm just showing you the route. If you want to pause it, we'll have this up on the website soon, but the website is still currently a work in progress. And you can see that we've got 85 spots left, 87 of 172, or 85 spots rather. And we just head straight north from the Way Shrine, and then we find our first target here. It's an artisan.
To steal from me,
and
are
you know, one of the issues with Murkmire is that there aren't a lot of great high quality targets, and you also find a lot of variants. So there's a lot of different kinds of targets. So you'll find artisans, you'll find fishermen, you'll find a few commoners, fighters. You'll kind of find everything, and those all have different loot tables, which for the most part is fine, but it does cause an issue where your bags will fill up more quickly because you don't get as many items that actually stack. So here we find our first safe box, which is really nice. This route that I'm showing you today has a ton of safe boxes. So if you're trying to farm leads, so for the music box in Dreams and Memories, I believe is what it's called, you can get it from scrying, but this is how you actually get the lead for it, is by safe boxes. There's obviously a couple of other really good locations, but honestly, this one's really nice because not a lot of people, I don't think, farm here for safe boxes. So we're just going to leave the house here, and we're just going to head back due north again. Along the way, even though I have a map up and have the route planned, I can't really point out on the map every single time you want to stop and steal something or do whatever. So, you know, I did the best I could, but basically anybody that you can pickpocket along the way, you definitely want to do so. And again, I normally recommend picking twice and then Blade of Woeing once. I'm just doing it to kind of speed up the video, only doing it once here. And then we head over to the right here, which is the easternly direction, and there's usually a fighter. I think it's actually the one that we just got. I just wanted to kind of show you. And then we head back the way we came, and we find another warrior, actually, instead of a fighter. I'm not sure what the difference in the loot table is there between the fighter and the warrior, but I think that this, if it's even different, but I think this is the main problem with Murkmire, is that you do find so many different targets. So we're going to head into the inn now, and we should find another lockbox in here as well. Should be by the innkeeper here. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and speed up a little bit. Just a 50% increase in speed here, just so we can kind of get through this. So there's a lot of lockboxes, like I mentioned, in this area, and they respawn like really quickly. So you could honestly probably do like a short lap that I'm going to show you here and just kind of do it a few times. I certainly experienced that when I was kind of recording the video. So now we're going to go out. I meant to go straight through, and I got a little bit confused. So you actually want to head due west when you're inside of the inn to come out here. And there's usually not anything there, but right over here in the corner where I'm shooting, there's usually a lockbox, or there can be one. I assume that some of them share some of the same cooldown, so it's not always in the same spot. And then we have a noble here, which is really nice. One of the few that you can get. It's kind of funny, all the nobles that you find in Murkmire, none of them are actually Argonian nobles. I guess they don't have them, or whatever, the colonial nature of it. So here I'm having problems getting this one, but just a little acrobatics there, and we get it. And then we're just actually kind of walking around. We kind of did a square here, and there's another lockbox here. This is the main town square, and there's like 3 or 4 locations where there could be lockboxes here, as well as a handful of people. Most of them are pretty hard to pick and are kind of a trap, honestly. And right over here is the other one where I'm shooting. There can be another one, and then there's a priest kind of sitting on a mat there that I pick, and then our third lockbox area is right over here in the corner. And usually what I do is I'll pick, and then instead of waiting for the timer to reset, I'll go do something else and then come back. So these two here, you can Blade of Woe, and they won't see you if you kind of catch them at their opportune time, which I do not here. And you also have to watch out because there's several NPCs you can't do anything about that will be standing there. And again, I don't wait for anybody to turn around or anything. I'm just killing people. So there's 2 more right here. You can see I just start hacking at them, and then there's another fighter right here. You can get this fighter. You can't kill them, but you can pick them without the other ones noticing. But the 2 nobles that are facing each other, there's really nothing you can do there. So it's up to you. And then you can just run off and jump, and we're going to head into the stables now. And right in this corner, there is usually a lockbox. So you can see that there's quite a few locations that you can get a lockbox at the stable. And then the Thieves Guild is just, the Outlaws Refuge is just down there. I'm going in this house because I just want to show you, don't go in this house. Literally, there's nothing ever here. So that's really pretty much the route, this short part of the route here. You can optionally go into the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild. And if you do that, oh yeah, I forgot I'm also showing there's nothing in this bank. There's never anything in this bank. I don't know. Maybe you guys have had a different experience. But it's really weird because it's like the only bank I know of that doesn't have a lockbox. It does have a guard. I believe it's a human guard, but there's nothing else really there. So, yeah, anyways, these last couple of things I'm just kind of showing you there's nothing else there. But the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, you can go to. And then if you check out part 2 of the video, I actually end over here. So you can kind of combine these 2 routes and just go on both to help fill up your bags. So I'm going to go ahead and go in because I'm not going to go into it in the second video. I'm just going to point it out. So there are a handful of things around, and then again, yet more lockboxes. And then you want to walk through the building when you go in and check out all the cupboards and everything else you can find in here, cabinets and what have you. But that's pretty much it for this area. These are pretty easy to get. You don't really have too much of a problem. Besides, in that town square, there's a bunch of people, and as far as I know, there's not really any way that you can kind of pick all those people without getting a crazy bounty. There's just not possible. One thing that you can do, and I've done in the past, is actually get people on a rotation. So you get caught the first time and kill someone. And then now we're just going to head across to the Mages Guild. So you can get caught, kill someone, and then they respawn, and they're off, on times when they respawn. But I don't think you can do it here, really, honestly. It's just extremely difficult. So you can pick some of the nobles that I just started swinging at, those 2 there. But Blade of Willingham is really not worth it. You're going to get a huge bounty, and you're only going to get 1 more item. So it's kind of a bummer, but I just tend to pick them. And here I'm just showing you kind of an overview of some of the areas. We're going to look at the second video. There's a bunch of fighters down there. And then we have a bunch of people fishing and doing some other things over here. But that's really it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you've stuck around this long, hopefully you like my videos. Please let me know by hitting the like button. And if you would like to see more and you want to know when they come out, would love it if you subscribed. And if you hit the bell icon, it'll actually notify you when new videos come out. But that's it for now. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.